The NFL Madden League Season 192021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. Week 2 Atlanta Falcons 3-1 Dallas Cowboys 4-5 final. Week 2 New York Giants 3-1 Chicago Bears 2-1 final. Week 2 Washington football team 3-1 Arizona Cardinals 2-8 final.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback from the University of Georgia, the 12-year vet Matthew Stafford.
And his arm strength is often described as out of this world, and I've seen some throws out of him that are just really off the charts. But sometimes he relied on his arm so much his footwork got in the way, led to some inconsistency. But I've loved watching him evolve as a quarterback. He gets better and better each year.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Defense.
Oh, man.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
But
Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week, and it's a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
20-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off near the 32, 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Eagles. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
At the 42-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run here with Akers. And a short gain down to about the 33. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Rams nothing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now a run with Akers. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Akers
will give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Akers. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
He is good.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a look at Jalen Hurts, the surprise second-round pick back in April, as he gets set to operate this Philadelphia Eagles offense.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And now it's second down.
Now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out right at the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. Sanders has it over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
A gain of 12.
Throwing is Hurts. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
45-yard line.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Aaron Donald with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
That's a pretty darn good start to the season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off. Normal, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
You get a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look how they're elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Seconds all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Jalen Hurts.
Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
You go back to the second round of the draft, and when Jalen Hurts' name was called, a lot of Philadelphia fans weren't extremely happy about it. But when you see his ability, he can be mobile, make plays out of the pocket, but he's got a much better arm and much more accurate than what people think. Remember, he was raised by his father in the game of football. His dad was his high school coach. This kid is a true gym rat, and he's going to get better every time out.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Miles Sanders.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
That's good.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down. Buying time. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack, here's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now back to throw. That is caught at the 7. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And finishing it off with a touchdown run was Jordan Howard. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
3-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Stafford's
Call it a gain of 3. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
a 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Up until the last 5 weeks. Of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
Joe Flacco here. We get a peek at what he's done so far in this game. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone down. It's where is it happening? Where are the breakdowns up front? He'll never say it publicly because good leaders don't do that. But they've got to figure out what's happening in the offensive line to keep people away from him so he actually has a chance to throw the football, because so far that has not been the case.
5 full sacks against him.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at the 25. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now James returning.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out.
He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership, been a good distributor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders.
That's good.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And leads to 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 3rd down, Scott. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Rams 14.
So with that, you figure, well, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, Ben?
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
41-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
6. 1st down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, Stafford. They'll get this one to Cup, complete.
Stafford.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Stafford. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Eagles 34, Rams 14.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Week 2 Los Angeles Rams 1-4 Philadelphia Eagles 3-4 final. Week 2 San Francisco 49ers 8 Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2-2 final.